What's up, guys? It's Sean Korea with Team Duder Destined here, joined today by the legendary Jackson Hoang. Jackson Hoang has been an absolute legend in the uh, just card game community in general, just tearing house in One Piece and Digimon, winning multiple, what is it, regionals, Ultimate Cups? What, I don't even know. What have you not done?
Yeah, it's been a couple regionals, a couple of One Piece Treasure Cups. Never won an O Cup, but I did top eight like four or five of them.
Either way, you're an absolute insane player, and I'm really happy I got to talk with you and finally meet you at Nats after talking with you for quite some time. And I think it was like round five or something that I came across you, and you showed me your spice, and I was like, holy hell! I was like, no wonder this guy is absolutely tearing house right now. Like, it's Black or Greymon, but with some spice. And I know everyone says that, but when I saw your list, I really was
Yeah.
impressed, and I wasn't surprised that you did well. What did you end up placing in Nats?
Yeah, so I made day two. I went X1 and
Hmm.
ended Swiss, I think, in like fifth seed, like X1. And then
Yeah.
in day two, I actually lost the first round. So like my rank somewhere between 16 to 32. But yeah, I ended up losing my first round to Grandis. I think I was like the first one done my match because I lost in like three turns both game. I was like, okay, if he
Oh
has it,
my
he has
god.
it. He
Yeah.
has it. Okay, that's fine. I mean, that's just how this format is.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how I lost my grandest matchup too. But that's just how
That
it
was
is.
yeah. That's the only grandest I lost to. I think in day one I beat like four grandest.
Holy crap! Wait, that's actually
Yeah.
insane. What the heck? Dang, that's
Yeah.
that's absolutely wild because Black War Greymon is supposed to be the like absolute weakness to Grandis, so that's actually like hella impressive. So
Right. Yeah. I
um
think you meant the other way around, where grandest is the weakness to
yeah,
Black
yeah,
Order.
sorry, sorry.
Yeah.
I
No
got I
worries.
got rave brain right now. Um
No worries.
yeah, I guess let's go ahead and get started with your profile. What you got for the eggs?
Yeah, sure. For the eggs, I just have four of the 1K boost Coromons. The draw one is also an option, but this 1K comes up a lot.
Yeah.
Most of the time, your bodies are hitting for like 13K or 15K, so you want that extra 1K boost so that if you hit something in security, it'll get you like 14K and 16K. Say you have no boost and you have a Gaomon, you don't want to die to a random Gaomon in security.
Yeah.
And this did come up too. And then for the rookies, I'm playing four of the Agumon X Antibody, just standard. You shouldn't run any less. Four of the Searcher Agumon. It's really nice with a search. Really cool play. You can play Agumon on one turn, and then if it lives, you can go Agumon X on top. So basically, you're searching twice.
Yeah, crazy.
And four of the 2KDP Agumon. This Agumon is the one you want to see in raising most of the time. Like I said before, like you don't want your Gaomon to die. It's a random Gaomon in security. And it also helps your Gaomon get to like 16K, so that it won't die to like a Death Xamon in security. So this is one you want to see in the back most of the time. And then one of the Agumon from the starter deck, the Galamon starter deck. This is also like this Agumon in that gives a 2K power boost, but it's only
Mhm.
when it's attacking. I just wanted to run another inheritable Agumon that gives me DP boost.
Mhm.
And the 1K Agumon was also an option, but that doesn't really get you to really good DP thresholds. So I did the 2K one, and it's also not once per turn. So if you can unsuspend your Black or Greymon, again attack multiple time and get it up to like 17K or something.
Wow, wait, that's insane. I did not know that. What the heck? Dang.
Yeah, I mean, unless it's errata, but right now in the card it's not once per turn, so it's really cool. I think I
What?
did at one time where I swung with my Black or Greymon for 13K, and then unsuspended and swung again, and then it became a 15K. So that it slowly got more and more power, and then I became less and less scared of security.
Yeah, that's awesome. Dang.
Yeah. For the level fours, you're playing four of the Greymon X.
Mhm.
This card is really nice. In this deck, I value the regular effect more than the inheritable. Because I don't really care about protection. Yuya usually provides me enough protection.
Mhm.
But it's just the reducing the distribution costs. So if you have something like a Greymon in the back and the opponent tries to choke you a one, if you have a cool boy, then you can go on top of him for a cost of zero, and then you gain
Uh-huh.
one memory of cool boy, and then you can go into your level five for two, and now you can go into a mega on top of it. So I don't like digivolving him in the back. I usually like staying at a level four, like a Greymon in the back.
Yep, yep,
And then if my opponent hits a cool boy or something, then I can gain the extra memory by going on top of him for free.
yep. All you need is the
Uh,
one cool boy.
yep, exactly.
Yeah.
And then the regular level fours you're playing are the Security Plus Greymon. This is the one I want to see in the back because, spoiler alert, but this is like an OTK Black Greymon deck rather than a kind of a control Black Greymon deck. You can do both, but it's mostly OTK. So I like to
Mhm.
see him in the back. And then the other two Greymons is just the regular memory game one, and then the 2k DP boost. The DP boost comes up a lot in the mirror, so I want to see him in the mirror because I can swing over the opposing Galmons. But
Hmm.
the extra regular effect of just Digimon for one is also nice too because of the play I just said, where if you have a rookie in the back, you can Digimon for one, go into Cool Boy with him, gain another memory, and then gain your two, and you can go to an ultimate now.
Hmm. Makes sense.
For the level 5, is playing 3 of the X antibody. I'm only playing 7, so I had to cut either him or the regular Metal Greymon, so I end up cutting him because I rather see the other one more.
Yep.
It Going on top of Metal Greymon for one kind of sucks because if you don't have a Cool Boy, then you have to pay one of his Digivolve him. If you don't have a Cool Boy, you just Digivolve him for free.
Hmm.
But it's nice just because it can't be Digivolved
Yep.
in the mirror. The Inheritable doesn't come up that much because this is an OTK deck, but just being able to pop a body and prevent Digivolution cost is really nice because it can basically handle wide decks like Bloom Lordmon. And then for the regular Greymon, we're playing the PTA Metal Greymon. The Digivolve is really great in the mirror, and also really good against decks like Machine Jamon or Bloom Lordmon, so that they can't have their Megas effect go off. I can Digivolve it so that basically I can swing over it as well. And also just popping another body is really great. So if you play this against Bloom, you pop one body, go into Metal X, pop another body, and then also the Inheritable is what wins you the mirror. Because you need the Inheritable to swing over opposing Metal Gray or Black or Greymon
Black or gray.
stacks because
Yeah.
they have reboot, and so they'll never be suspended. All right, and then for the Megas, we're playing a toolbox variety. We're playing one BT8 Black or Greymon, one Galmon, and one Black or Greymon X. So I really like the toolbox variation of this because I play a lot of searchers, a lot of Agumons, a lot of Membus.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
if yeah, so I'll pick a mega that I think I need for the matchup. If I'm going against Crossfire, I'll pick a Black or Greymon. If I'm going against the Mirror, I'll pick Galmon. If I'm going against some like Melga, then I'll pick the Black or Greymon X. It's really cool because it lets you widen up your plays. Honestly, I didn't see him come up as much, so if I could, I would probably replace him with one more Galmon because the Galmon is so critical in the mirror.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And then the spice of the deck is the three Plomo Black or Greymon. So I had a theory for this deck when I was practicing for all cups like a month before. So I was like playing against my friend who played Grandis a lot, and he's gonna play Grandis. So I was trying to think of a way for me to beat Grandis. And honestly, I was just like, I'm not gonna be able to control you. I thought of so many things. Like I can play the old Metal X antibody to give it DP boost. I can play Zubaga
Hmm.
Punch to give it DP boost, or a lot of Yuyas. And I was like, all right, screw that. I'm just gonna kill you faster than you kill me. And that's how I won basically all my grandest matchups.
Hmm.
Basically, we were both built a stack in the back. Like I would try to get the perfect stack of like Agumons and Greymons, and I would try to basically build up to this Black or Greymon, and then I would just try to kill him before he kills me. Because I think you have a better OTK stack than Black or Greymon because oh sorry, than Grandis because
Grandest.
Grandis
Yeah.
needs both the Grandis stack and they also need one more hit. So that can be either like a hybrid, which means they need a tamer, or another rookie.
Hmm.
For Black or Greymon, I just need basically him and then two X antibodies.
Yeah.
So if I have like a Agumon or Autogama X antibody, or him and the X antibody here, or Metal Greymon X antibody here, that gives me 6 sources. So I can unsuspend 3 times. So that's 4 attacks. So what you do is swing two, get two security off, they're down to three, swing again, they're down to one, swing again, they're down to zero, and then the last time you can swing. So this is a true OTK where you can literally OTK them from one stack.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy. Dang.
Yeah. The only thing bad about him is he's a black card, so that he's not searchable by the red man boost that I run. So the
Mm.
only way, and he's not searchable by Cool Boy either. So the only way you're gonna be able to search him is through this Agumon or this Agumon X. So if you see him off of this Agumon X, and you don't have one already, then you need to pick him up.
Yeah. Makes sense. You got
Yep.
three anyway, so it's like whatever.
Exactly,
Yeah.
and he's also nice because you can go into the Galmon or Black or Greymon on top of him after if you really need to.
That's so true.
Yeah, three cool boys. This card is really like broken. There's a reason why people are calling for it to get banned. It's really nice because it opens up your play. Because you need a lot of memory to go into the Black or Greymon, and Cuckoo Boy gives you the extra memory and also gives you that extra search. Yeah, nothing much to say about that. It's just really good. And then two Yuya, it really goes well with the Black or Greymon because it gives you protection when you go against decks like Security Control or something. So this deck
Hmm.
like feasts on Security Control type decks because you can just build up all these tamers, all these searchers, and find your perfect stack and then swing over it with Yuya. And also like it also gives you the DP boost too, which is nice because this guy is really weak. He's only 11k.
Hmm.
So if you have him, even if you have like an Agu X and a Koromon, that only gets him to 14k. So you need that extra 2k boost from like a Yuya to get him to 16k. It'll still die to an Omni X, which did happen to me in one of my games, but it gets you over things like Defex. For Membus, for OTK decks, I think Membus are like a must at four
Yeah.
because you want to save your stack in the back and you want to just keep searching with the Membus, and it also like opens up your play because most of your plays they require fire memory. So if you want to go to like a Greymon into a Black or Greymon, then you go into like a X antibody for free. You go
Hmm.
into one of these guys, you're down to one memory, and you need the extra two memory from Mem Boost to go into the Black or Greymon after. So five memory is kind of really important here. And then two X antibody just there for the protection with Greymon X. It's not really much for the when attacking because I don't really want to go to any of these guys. I want to go into him, but
Hmm.
sometimes it comes in handy if I don't have a Metal Greymon and I want to use Metal Greymon X's effect to pop something. Yeah. And then the last three cards are like a kind of a toolbox as well. One Gravity Crush, one Zibagon Punch, and one Hades Force. Hades Force, self-explanatory. You need it against like the Cross Heart matchup, and it's a security bomb for opposing OTK matchups. Zibagon Punch is the nice tech that I really liked running in case I
Hmm.
had a stack with a regular Greymon or Greymon X. I couldn't find a security Greymon, so I need extra security from him, and I will make. And it also gives him an extra 2K power boost. But this guy's only 11K, and even with the X, only 12K. And Zubagon Punch needs him to be at 13K in order to get the extra security tech. So you need one of these Agumons or this Greymon, or you need to swing once with this Agumon first.
Hmm.
And also gives him reboot blocker, which is nice. Never comes up. But I did OTK like my first round actually. I went against Mastemon against Hayes, a really well-known Mastemon player, and
Hmm.
I OTK'd him from like turn two because I had the complete line.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Actually, no, at that game two, I OTK'd him turn two because I had complete line. Game one, I OTK'd him because he had four security left. I had like
Uh-huh.
a Gaomon with a Greymon underneath.
Uh-huh.
So I just Zubagon punch to make Gaomon swing for 4K or four checks. And then I swung the last one on rookie, and that kind of caught him off guard. And then
Oh
the
my
latest
God.
addition was Gravity Crush. I had to tell my friends to bring Gravity Crush to Los Angeles for me because I didn't bring it. And it's just kind of a theory. I was just kind of like, I mean, there's gonna be some times where they can tell how much memory I'm gonna have. I'm not gonna go to the full line, so I need that extra kind of oomph and the
Uh-huh.
extra memory. And it came up. There would be times where my phone would I would have rookie in the back and my opponent would kill my stack, and they think I wouldn't be able to get up to my full line, and then I would just play Gravity Crush. And it came up a lot. It caught my opponent off guard. But yeah, I think that's the list. The only change that I would make is probably change him to a Galmon. And other than that, like it ran really well for me. I went X1 like I said. I lost to Grandis in the finals. But that's just how the game goes.
Yeah, it happens like that, but that's really awesome. I love the final Zubagon punch and the gravity crush. That makes a lot of sense. And as one ofs, I feel like you just need them when you need them, and when they pop off, they pop off.
Right.
Um,
Yeah, I'm a purple player at heart, so I love a lot of one ups.
yeah. I was curious about your matchups. So, like, what were all your matchups today? You said four Grandis, which is pretty insane. Did you face any cross or anything spicy?
Yeah, so day two, I only played one match and that was Grandis. Day one, I played four Grandis. I beat them all. I think like two or three of them made it to the top 32 as well. So like the quality of my opponents was pretty good. I
Mm-hmm.
played two mirrors. My only loss was to mirror as well. That game it felt like the one time that like I felt this like was super consistent the entire game. I never bricked. And maybe that's just because I was lucky, or maybe it's because I ran so much consistency pieces.
Yeah,
But
yeah, for sure.
I bricked one game and I won the first game, bricked the second game, and then game three, I messed up because I swung Gamma into security at like 16K and I hit an Omni X in security.
Oh
And I
my
could have, yeah,
God.
and I could have prevented that because I chose to play the security Greymon in the back instead of the Greymon, the DP one. And it made me realize how important this one is in the mirror because you can swing over things and it also it protects you with security. So that was a misplay on my part. I should have played him instead. I also played one Crossheart, which was close as well. One Maste, which was my first round matchup. And then I think I played one more meta deck. I forget which one it was. It wasn't Blue Flare. It wasn't. I think it might have been another purple deck. But
Hmm.
yeah, I forget. I played. I think I played one more of the regular meta decks. I didn't play anything too crazy.
Hmm.
All my matchups are pretty standard meta decks.
So, in terms of the cross matchup, you only run one Hades Force. I'm assuming that's just you play the whole OTK aspect instead of the control aspect that most Black War Greymon plays.
Yeah, I would love to see Hades force in that matchup. If I draw it, if I don't, then it's whatever. I get a
Hmm.
lot of draw anyway with how much I'm digivolving and with Cool Boy and like how much I'm filtering my deck through Rhythm Boost. If I see Hades force, I think that's like a kind of a done deal. If I don't see it, it's not the end of the world because even though this guy's really weak,
Hmm.
Crossheart security is also super weak. So I don't really have to worry about getting this Greymon or getting any TP boost or even Yuya because most Crossheart builds don't run any security bombs. So I can just swing like a regular Black or Greymon stack, and just OTK them for there because I'm not really scared of their security. The only thing I'm scared of is if I hit a Zenjiro in
Hmm.
security, which did happen in one. That was my one loss is because I hit Zenjiro into security when I had this guy out, and then he was able to block the last attack. But I mean
Oh,
that's just how it
yeah.
goes. But yeah, for against Crossheart matchup, I think I'm typically faster than them anyway, and then that's also why I run this Black or Greymon. He pops their tamers, which came up. But if not, then I just see Hades Force. So even a matchup where I didn't see Hades Force in all three games, it was still like it wasn't that
You
hard
just
to
one
win.
shot him anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, makes sense, man. Well, I love the deck. It looks crazy consistent. 13 rookies with cool boys and red mem boost. Like, no wonder you saw all your pieces all the time. That makes a lot of sense. I'm a big fan of the 4 mem boost, too.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, and honestly, I didn't play test much, but this was just a deck I kept kind of doing test hands with myself. Like I would just kind of like draw 5 cards. I would play how I normally would and see like, okay, how many turns does it take me to OTK them? So
Oh,
like it was a
man.
theory deck. That's why I was really happy when it actually worked because it wasn't just like a dumb theory.
Yeah, dude, That's crazy. Just coming off of a fresh win from One Piece and then going straight to Digi and Terran House, getting your jacket, like, bruh, you need to
Yeah,
chill. You need to chill. But that's awesome, dude. Well, I'm really glad that you place well. I'm not surprised at all. You're a great player, and thanks for taking your time out of your day to do this deck interview.
no problem. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, man.